In recent years, more electric vehicles have begun adopting transmissions. Behind this shift is a deeper effort by automakers to balance efficiency, performance, and real-world driving needs. Many people find this confusing. Electric motors deliver maximum torque from a standstill, so most EVs traditionally use a simple single-speed reduction gear. This setup is cheap, typically costing only about 2,000 to 3,000 yuan, with just 30 to 40 components and a weight of around 25 kilograms. It's reliable, easy to manufacture at scale, and offers strong low-speed response for everyday driving. So why add the complexity of a transmission? The answer lies in the limitations of single-speed systems. At high speeds, the motor has to spin much faster, which significantly reduces efficiency and increases energy consumption. This not only limits highway range, but also caps the vehicle top speed. A multi-speed transmission helps solve this by expanding the motor efficient operating range, keeping it within a more optimal speed band where it consumes less energy. In real-world driving, the benefits of multi-speed transmissions can be quite noticeable. In city traffic, a lower gear provides stronger acceleration thanks to a higher gear ratio, while keeping motor speeds lower for better efficiency. On the highway, switching to a higher gear allows the motor to operate more efficiently, reducing energy consumption by about 10 to 15% and extending range by roughly 30 to 40 kilometers. This can significantly ease range anxiety. There are also performance advantages. When climbing hills or carrying heavy loads, downshifting increases torque output. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour can improve by about 0.3 to 0.4 seconds, and top speeds can exceed 260 km per hour. At the same time, reducing stress on both the motor and battery can help extend component lifespan and enhance the overall driving experience. However, these benefits come at a cost. Multi-speed transmissions are significantly more expensive than single-speed systems. A two-speed transmission typically costs between 5,000 and 8,000 yuan, while three-speed or more advanced systems can exceed 10,000 yuan. The number of components roughly doubles, increasing manufacturing and procurement complexity. Although costs have dropped by about 30% compared to 5 years ago, they are still much higher than single-speed solutions. There are also drawbacks in terms of driving feel and reliability. Poor calibration can lead to noticeable shift shocks or brief interruptions in power delivery, affecting ride smoothness. Early models even experienced higher failure rates and more complex, expensive repairs. This means manufacturers must carefully balance performance gains with everyday usability. Looking at the industry as a whole, single-speed and multi-speed systems are likely to coexist for a long time. Not every EV needs a transmission. For most urban commuting and short-distance daily use, a single-speed setup is more than sufficient. It can achieve efficiency levels above 90%, while remaining simple, reliable, and cost-effective. Range-extended electric vehicles also deliver smooth and efficient driving without needing a transmission. Multi-speed systems are better suited for high-performance cars, vehicles that frequently travel at highway speeds, off-road models, or those with heavy load requirements. Even as motor technology continues to improve and higher speeds become more common, the overall market share of multi-speed transmissions is unlikely to dominate. Most mainstream consumer EVs will continue using single-speed designs. For everyday buyers, there are no need to blindly follow trends. If your usage is mainly city commuting and you have access to home charging, a single-speed EV is the most practical and cost-effective choice. If you prefer strong performance or often drive at high speeds, a high-performance EV with a multi-speed transmission may suit you better. And if you don't have a fixed charging setup but occasionally travel long distances, a range-extended or plug-in hybrid vehicle might be the more sensible option. Beyond the transmission, there are other key factors to consider when choosing a car. Pay attention to whether you built on a dedicated EV platform. The drivetrain layout on rear-wheel drive is often preferred key battery type, ideally from major manufacturers or using ternary lithium technology, as well as warranty coverage for the core electric systems and energy consumption when the battery is depleted. Most importantly, test drive different models and technologies. Combine your driving habits, budget, and local charging infrastructure to find what truly fits your needs.